Hello, everyone. Russell Wright from NetworkEmpire.com, and I'm with the CEO and software architect, Sue Bell, and we're going to talk today about the Network Empire applications and suites, because many of you have come to this page after discovering our free WordPress SEO silo traffic plugin that's available to everybody, free for download, or maybe even one of our premium plugins that add video immediately to your silo structure. These are one-of-a-kind plugins that interact with the SEO silo structure and that give you a silo structure instantly. But you can also use our services to research the keywords and import keywords into Network Empire Lite and Pro. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Thanks for joining us, Sue, so we can clear this up for everyone. So can you please, Sue, in simple language for me as a beginner, explain what is the difference? First of all, what is this Network Empire Lite software that'll help me make my use of my silo plugin times 1,000? Like, just explain to me what this is.
Well, this is an application that you can bring keywords into, and you set up your business rules. In other words, you tell it how much money you make off of a sale, and it helps you determine which keywords are going to be the absolute best for your market. So in our most simple form, the Lite version does just that. It helps you build out a single site. You pour in your keywords, you decide what your structure is going to be, you export it, and you import it into your blog, and you're done.
Got it. So this is really going to tell me the absolute best keywords, and that green flag, those green flags on the right, those are kind of telling me those are go. And so by the time it gets to the plugin, those green ones will have been selected depending upon how I set the settings in this application. Wow, that's really, really cool.
Exactly.
So let's talk about pricing. Can we go to the pricing grid?
Sure.
Because a lot of people ask this question. This software has gotten so easy to use that we want to create a clear distinction. So some people are going to be arriving looking at the $19 price point. Now, am I to understand that the Network Empire Lite version is in each one of these packages, 19, 49, and 97, it's all the same version?
Yes.
Okay, so it's all the same version of this Lite software, which is an instant calibration of the absolutely best keywords and making sure that you've tested and measured them based on your own business plan, and then you can just import them directly into the plugin.
When we look at just the $19 version, what we have is just this tool. Okay, so in other words, we've got the membership and we've got other tools that we're going to talk about, but in its most simplest form, you've got this tool that interfaces with our plugin, you pour in your keywords, you get your blueprint out, Bob's your uncle.
And I don't get the membership area at the $19 starter. I only get the software.
Correct. So you've got some email autoresponders, and we've got a few pages set up so that it walks you through the process very succinctly. But in our membership area, we've got lots of classes, right? We go into some very specific things, we go into some tangent ideas, and we've got some holistic process maps in there about our entire stackable system. Right, so we go into everything from finding the pain in your market. We delve deep into finding the pain in your market and how you can use that to find the best keywords. A lot of training, but the thing that a lot of people have said is that they walk into the training area and it takes time to understand everything from front to back. So you've still got the same email autoresponders that you've got in Lite, but you've also got the opportunity to take your education to a whole other level, right?
Okay, so you get the members area with $49, and the $19 you get access to Network Empire Lite. And what this looks like for my life when I purchased this for 19 bucks is I can just literally import keywords and do other keyword analysis inside Network Empire Lite, and it goes right to the plugin in the same way that anything else does.
Right.
Okay. And if I pay $49, then I get all the members area stuff. Can we go to networkempire.com/members-area and just show everybody a little bit of what they get?
So this is the landing page in the members area. We have monthly webinars where we'll review your sites and you can come and ask any questions. We've got the latest process maps and things that we share with members. And then we've got all of these courses. And they cover everything from technical foundation through traffic generation to just a pile of goodies, everything from saving money on do-it-yourself services that we offer, and just a bunch of other kinds of bonuses where we review things, and we've got replays of our webinars and recommended third-party tools, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Great stuff.
we've also got over here, we've got a couple of tracks that are really important, the niche domination track and then the affiliate marketer track. And these things take you through step by step what to do for our entire stackable system.
Right. So you also have those training maps, which you didn't really get into that much. They are very, very high value, and they're interactive. So that's the main thing that I want you guys to be aware of. That generally speaking, you're probably not going to be able to get through the members area in just 1 month. So I would like to be honest about that up front.
Yep.
Why don't you allocate aside 3 to 4 months, depending upon how many, if you have another job or what kind of time you have to invest in this members area. But this has been called an online marketing Harvard University by some of our students and by certification students. So keep in mind, it's not your average members area, but hopefully it's easy for you to understand. So back to the
exactly. So back to here. The next level up gives you the last keyword tool.
$97.
Yeah, at $97. Also gives you the last keyword tool in addition to everything else that you got at the $47 mark. So let's just take a fast look at the last keyword tool.
Now, what is the last keyword tool, and how does it relate to the silo builder, the Network Empire silo system that you get?
The last keyword tool is obviously a keyword tool, right?
Okay.
So you can drill into keywords. It brings back a huge pile of keywords that are either tangentially related or directly related. It doesn't do really any sorting. It brings you back keywords that have got no cost per click and even no searches, and things that have got huge numbers of searches and cost per click and competing pages.
Right.
Right, and it gives you a couple of it gives you the ability to create your own filters and create your own custom columns so that you can do things like find the thematic relevance. And inside the members area, we've got and also on the pages for those that for those of you who are getting one of the lesser bundles without, we've got some pages that tell you exactly how to use the last keyword tool. We give you a set of filters and columns so that you can get easily get a set of keywords that are going to be meaningful to your research out of here.
Yeah, and I need to get up on my soapbox for a second because I've been in the keyword research industry for almost 10 years now, and back when we started with Kraken and everything else, and I just want to quick and dirty make sure that you understand. If you were to ask me what is the difference between TLKT and all the other keyword research tools out there, and why you just can't compare things like Market Samurai or a word tracker, or whether it's a software as a service or a downloadable, it's this. We use natural language processing, LSI, and Bayes algorithms to determine the co-occurrence, as well as, or very specifically the LSI, the conversation, and what's important in the conversation as it relates to cost and traffic. And the reason that's so important is that you have a very, very good idea based on what the industry is doing, what it's talking about, where the conversation, what words are actually a part of the conversation, and which words in the conversation are the most profitable. And those are kinds of algorithms, guys and gals, that you just don't get from the standard keyword research tool. They're just drudging up keywords from other databases, and they're not really telling you the relationships to the value. So that's why it's so powerful to use TLKT, and we offer that package.
Yep. So it integrates smoothly with Domain Web Studio as well. You click the export button here, you come back to Network Empire, you go to import my keywords, and on the import screen you can even select TLKT and the last keyword tool, and it'll just slurp all of your keywords in.
You can also import from Kraken too, which is fantastic.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, so Kraken's not something that we're really going to get into in this video, but we do have other videos out there that talk about it. Alright, so that's the $97 bundle. You get the last keyword tool along with the members area, along with Domain Web Studio. Network Empire.
Okay, with Network Empire Lite.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we basically, the difference at 97, you actually get one of the world's most advanced latent semantic indexing keyword tools with it at 97. Okay. Exactly. So what's 197?
Okay. So let me just show you the difference between these two screens for a second. What we've really been looking at up until now is the Lite version, and what we tried to do with the Lite version was to take out all of the pieces that are advanced concepts, right? So you're going to see things here where it says Pro version only, right? So you've got ideas. What we've got here is the conversions, the amount of time to rank, the suggested backlinks. We go ahead and show you whether or not you're going to make money quickly, but we don't show you whether or not you're going to make the money within the first year, and we show you whether or not they're going to be good or bad keywords. So at the pro level up here for 197, we turn all that on. We do two things. First of all, these other things, they're kind of geared toward people who are looking to make one site. You want to get in, you want to do your thing, you want to get out, right?
Right.
These are people who are serious about building websites. I want to build more than one website. I want to have all the information available to me. I'm got a little bit more time to figure out what all of these fields mean and how they can be useful to you. Okay.
Understand. Okay.
So when you look at a keyword like this, you see, okay, according to my business rules, so I've gone in and I've tweaked this out and I've said, okay, I expect so many people coming in off of the search engine are going to opt in, and so many of my opt-ins are going to convert, all of these kinds of ideas. And so we can tell you, based on what the search volume is, here, we can tell you what your estimated conversions are for a particular keyword. We can give you an idea based on how competitive the keyword is, what your time to rank is going to be, more or less like a ballpark of what your suggested backlinks are going to need to be, and possibly most important is how many pages you need on your website that are going to support this particular concept.
Wow, you mean within a silo architecture structure, if I only have 4 pages and this thing says I need like 10, then I can change that.
Right. And so what's going to happen if this says that you need 11 pages and you've only got 4 pages, then you know that you're going to have to work harder in terms of your suggested backlinks in order to make up for that. Right.
No kidding.
So
really? Suggested backlinks? This thing
yeah.
tells us, wow, so that's only in the pro version.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense because that's really valuable. I mean, if it's estimating based on the advanced algorithm that you guys provide, that it's got backlinks that I need like a certain amount, I can start gauging my whole marketing budget based on that.
Exactly. So you can also, in your business rules, you can also say, hey, you know, my team can put together a backlink for me for about X number of dollars. Right. And so since we've got an idea how many backlinks you need, we can tell you about how much it's going to cost for all of that. How much is it going to...
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I'm just sorry, this blows my mind. Wait a second. The cost, okay, that cost screen, there's everything that's red.
Yes.
Is that an estimate? You're telling what is it? You're telling me that's an estimated cost of what, based on the way that I set this up, or what?
So clearly, since this is saying I need 163 backlinks, I've set my cost per backlink for $1, just so that you can easily see what's going on here. I've got my backlink to be $1. I've got my article cost to be $1. So I need 163 backlinks. I'm going to need 1 article on my site for this particular keyword. Obviously, I'm going to need 11 more keywords, but each one of those pages is going to come with its own cost associated with it, so we don't tally all of that into here. So this one keyword is, if that cost were correct, if it really only cost you $1 a backlink, then this keyword is going to cost $164 to...
Wow.
Yeah. So it gets better, right? I know how much I'm going to make off of a sale, right?
Yep.
And I've put that into my business rules here in Network Empire too.
Yep.
And so I can give you a really good estimate of how much money you're actually going to make off of this keyword once you rank for it.
Wow.
I know what your search volume is. I know what your conversion is going to be. You've told me all that information, so I can say, okay, this keyword has the potential value for you of $14,000, and it's only going to cost you $164 to rank for it.
So let me make sure I get this straight. You, with the top 2 packages, you use the best keyword research tool in the world, arguably because of the latent semantic indexing, Bayesian, and everything else that's already culling by parsing thousands of pages and databases, pages on the web, bringing back a latent semantic targeted amount and only filtering the ones that have cost and traffic and that are relevant to the market and to the conversation. You're importing it into this tool. You're setting any kind of variable that you want to in terms of where you get your backlink. It doesn't matter, those people listening right now, if they get, they may be getting their backlinks and paying different prices. You can adjust that.
Absolutely.
You can determine that. You've got your own business rules. When you parse that and when you run it through the system, it's going to tell you how many backlinks you need, how many articles in the silo. You can drag and drop this into silo structure on the left-hand page, which I know you haven't gotten to yet, but it's up there on the left.
Right.
All of that with one kind of relationship between TLKT and this will go right to a plugin.
Yep.
Whoa, that is crazy. So all of this is going to get, like, if I find a keyword with the right backlinks and then I just drag it onto the left side of the screen, right?
Yeah.
That's going to go right into the website style architecture.
Yeah.
Somehow sometimes when I'm talking to this with clients on the street or people, they don't realize that this tool actually allows you to set up your website silo architecture right on the left-hand side there where you got it, Sue.
Right.
Like, they don't know that you're building your silo structure right here.
Yeah, Absolutely. So I've just clicked on diamond rings. It
Uh-huh.
tells me that diamond rings are selected,
Mhm.
and I'm just going to click on a few things at random here
Mhm.
and say I want to move those items to the blueprint. And you're going to see as this repaints, you're going to see now diamond rings has got a folder beside it, and when I unfold that, those are the 3 keywords that I just picked. So building out your silo structure is that quick.
And some of the common questions we have, Sue, is like, okay, well, I have different kinds of back services that I use that are different prices. Will you guys help me? Will Sue tell me what kind of backlinks and services and different kinds of promotional models and things that I should use if I'm an intermediate or beginner? And the answer to that question is absolutely yes, you guys. We have monthly webinars. We have all kinds of training. We even have our own courses called Blog Boost and the video website style architecture courses and curation courses. All these things are going to be available to you at $49 and above, right, Sue?
Yep, exactly
Okay.
right.
I'm sorry, I'm just really excited. It's very cool.
Excellent. All right, so let's back up just a little bit further. We talked earlier about finding pains in the marketplace and that whole initial aspect to building your website. And at the $197 level, there are some other tools besides the last keyword tool that come with this package. And
My
one of
baby.
them is this incredible tool called Pain Finder.
Yeah, that's my baby. This was the first software that Sue actually made me head project manager to build.
Exactly.
So we had fun.
So with this, you want to put in a pretty high level keyword, and it's going to go out to Quora at the moment is what it looks at, and it's going to bring you back all of the questions that relate to that keyword.
Yes.
And so then you can search down through. Let me just find.
I'm not really
this.
understanding you, Sue. Explain what you mean. I put in a keyword, including any one of my silo keywords, and it'll find any questions on Quora that have that keyword in it,
Yep. So
and then I can use that as a question.
exactly. So
Or
let's.
pain.
You can explore the marketplace. What I do at the very beginning is I put in the Uber term for my market, for my website. And if that doesn't bring back any questions, then I go up a step. So for example, if online marketing didn't bring me back anything, I'd go to marketing.
Okay, gotcha. So you can also do, like you teach it with Kraken, to the vertical market. Like
Exactly.
The total theme. Okay, gotcha.
Exactly. And so
Wow.
then you just want to come through here and you want to look at these questions, and anything that catches your eye, you click on. It'll take you to Quora, and you can explore. Yeah, I'm going to have to log in.
We're not logged in. That's
Yeah,
okay.
you're going to be able to explore the conversation that people on Quora are having about that. And it's been very enlightening to me, some of the markets that I was looking at going
Yes.
into. I find that, wow, you know what, that's people are actually having a tough time with those products. Particularly if you're looking at affiliate products, right? You can see what people like and don't like about those products, and you can choose a better affiliate product that way.
Yep. And also, just so you guys know, we do have a course in there, and we are constantly adding more things to our Quora course inside, actually the Pain Finder course rather, inside the members area. And just so you know, this is one of the secret ways that we can use to get really high quality traffic in 15 minutes or less.
Yep.
And if you drop a video into the Quora answer as a real person, you don't want to spam ever Quora. But if you drop a video in and a decent answer leading back to your site, you get traffic there left and right, especially if your answer is helpful and your reputation goes up. So this is a fast way to get direct, high-level traffic, people interested in your product or service, assuming that it helps them solve the problem around that problem.
So what you've just done is gone from the very beginning to the very end. And in the beginning, you use this particular application to find the pains in the marketplace, to sculpt how you want to address how you want your website to address the market.
Right.
And then at the end, you can also use it again to find places where you can advertise your website.
Absolutely. So it's both development and wireframing for your site, and then it's also promotional.
Exactly.
One of the many promotional things that Sue talks about and I talk about in our various courses. And we have so much in there, there's no possible way we can cover it all.
Right.
So I would strongly recommend that you get the $49 package or above. If you're just starting out, you're a beginner, and you're hedging your bets, if we go back to the grid, Sue, $19 is a great place. We call that the tire kicker package, because you might just want to go in and mess around and start looking around at stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's really a great coverage. I think if I were landing on this page, Sue, I would totally understand the value that's being provided in these different things. So this is really great. And anything else you want to add before we leave?
Well, we could talk about the G Plus RSS application.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. We have so many software applications available to members that I sometimes forget.
So the G Plus RSS application is one of those things that you use toward the end. Once you've got your website built, and you're ready to start promoting it, one of the places that you can use to curate your blog posts is in G++. And you can also just go into G++ and talk about things. You don't have to just curate.
You mean Google? You mean
Sorry,
Google?
Google+.
Yeah.
And
it's actually Google profile, right?
Your Google Plus page, right?
Right, Google Plus page. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can create a feed out of your Google Plus page, which does a couple of different things. We've got a whole one feed course in the members area, which talks about all the different places that you can put your feed, and as well you can offer your feed to people who like to consume content through a feed, right?
Yeah.
So along with our $197 product, we provide you a single feed in the G Plus RSS application.
Yeah, and guys, we built that because Google does not have a feed out for your Google Plus page or for your Google Plus personal.
Exactly.
And so it was important that you have a Google Plus out so that you get some extra backlinks and some pingability and submission into the search engines. All of this is part of the cumulative process that members get to learn that Sue and I have created called the socially activated one web ring perpetual downstream traffic system. Everything that you're seeing right here is part of a major system that you can actually work towards at your own pace. That's why we provide this grid. Swallow your market whole is eventually where you go. If you want to, you can come to our yearly Network Empire certification events and one-on-one training. So you can go as far as you want with this system. We can show you at any level, and now you have a pretty good understanding of what pace you need to go and what the packages that are being offered. So I think that's great, Sue.
Thank you. All right.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. This is Russell Wright and CEO Sue Bell from Network Empire and Theme Zoom, naturallanguageprocessing.com. Thank you very much.